I'm ready to set out, Captain.
Great. Now stick close to us, lad, and don't go wandering off.
All right, Captain.
Where will we start searching, sir?
If they drove out of Tarkov and headed towards us, they had to pass through Troskovitz.
Right, sir. You keep up with us, son. Troskovitz ain't far, but it seems there's fellas vanishing on the way.
Very good, Captain.
What do you think about it, Captain?
I know you told me not to jump to any conclusions, sir, but I can't help myself. Someone's running rampant around here, sir.
I know who's running rampant. Yurko in the cellar. We're out of wine again. I knew this wedding wouldn't be cheap, but I'm bleeding like a stuck pig. And the bailiff, the bride's father, you'd get more blood out of a stone than coin out of him. And then he behaves like I shit golden eggs just because I'm a noble. Even though he's got more coin than me.
Such are the times, sir. But that Yurko, he's going too far.
You know how those Moravians are. It's in his blood.
Aye, I noticed. But they're getting too much to handle. Him and his cronies. They started on young Henry, soon as he set foot on the courtyard.
What? Is that true, Henry?
It was nothing. Just a bit of a friendly brawl. They clearly had a skinful. I can understand it.
Well, I've sure as hell got no understanding for it. I hope they didn't hurt you.
Young Henry here gave Yurko a nice hammering.
Oh, that's no surprise. The fella can hardly stand upright most of the time.
You'd have to get up early to catch them sober. But they wasn't that drunk as to give Henry an easy fight.
Look here, lad. If you're such a champion, I'm sure you'd accept the challenge of an old man like myself.
It would be an honor, sir.
Excellent. Not afraid, eh? That's what I like to see. There's an abandoned pen along the path a bit. We'll stop off there and see what you're made of. So, we're here. Gnarly, tell the youngster here what's what.
All right, son. You're going to fight Lord Sameen. It'll be an... Hold on, Mo. I'll give...
What weapon would...
What would you like?
Sword?
Don't get ahead of yourself, laddie. A sword. You can have my cudgel. It might be just a stick, but it's mine.
Thank you, Captain.
Save the thanks, and get your...
So, young'un, are you ready?
All right, let's do it.
Corver, I'm wounded. Take that. Wanker. Show your stuff.
You've no chance against me.
Shut up. Take that. Oh, no, you don't. Corver, I'm wounded. Come on, then. Wanker. Sucker.
Henry, come here.
There.
What do you say, son?
You really gave me the runaround.
I'm no spring chicken, but I'm as spry as ever.
God's truth, sir. You didn't disgrace yourself, but I can see the young'un has spirit. Anyways, you can keep that old junk, Henry. Even my cudgel. But take care of the old fella. He might be just a piece of wood, but he saved my arse more than once.
I will, Captain.
And since you won, I've got something else for you as well. My shield.
Isn't that a bit too much, Gnarly?
Sir, my left shoulder's fucked anyway. I can't carry no shield.
True enough.
Thank you.
Ah, I needed that. It's good to stretch the limbs every now and again. And you're pretty handy, youngster. You should come to the courtyard, and Gnarly here will give you a good education in the art of the sword.
I call it The art of not getting skewered as soon as you step foot outside the village. But do come, Henry. We've got a nice arena in Sameen. It ain't no abandoned pig pen.
You can't always choose your battleground, Gnarly. Whether it's a pig pen or an arena in Karlstein. It's the performance that counts. And while we're on the subject, where are you from, lad? It's clear you're not from Trotsky.
I'm from Silver Scallops, sir.
Aha! Now I understand why you're here. You're not the first one to flee here from the war.
I don't flee from a fight, sir. I have work here, and a lot of scores to settle.
You want to get revenge for what happened back home? That usually doesn't end well. You'd be better advised to find yourself a well-built girl, build a cottage, and visit the church and the tavern in turn. There's no helping the dead anyway.
That's nice advice. Only women will tie you down, lad. Better to go and see a bit of the world. You're doing the right thing. So, we're in Troskowitz. What now, sir?
Well, that makes sense. But the young fella here, if the bailiff sees you, he'll guess I'm in the village and come and And I'm really not in the mood today for any...
I understand, sir. All right, Henry. Run along to the rat house and inquire...
And Henry, not a word about me.
As you wish, sir. Master Bailiff, can I ask?
Ask away, by all means. Wait now, aren't you that lad who's helping Radovan in the ford?
Yeah, that's me.
I heard his hired hands went missing.
Yeah, that's exactly why I'm here.
Ah, I was thinking they were driving awful fast with that cart.
You saw them?
I did, a few days back. They raced
Where were they headed?
towards the east, to Apollonia on the road to Yichin.
I am indeed.
I'm glad to hear it. I heard there were goods for Semin on that cart, and I can do without that kind of trouble now, on account...
It seems you have a lot of concerns with that.
Of course I do. I'm the father of the bride, after all. Lord Semin would be happier if I paid all the bills, and who's invited, what there'll be to eat and drink, entertainment, everything.
I understand. But isn't it just that the groom's family is more concerned?
That's not it. I'll tell you what it is. It's because Lord Semin is... Only I've got coin, while he's trying to keep the wolf from the door.
You're right, Master.
Let's hope more like that old Mike.
I don't think Lord Semin would do...
Do you know anything about...
Only what I've told you. But to tell you the...
Why's that?
Well, they might look like butter wouldn't melt. That pair have mischief in their eyes.
That'll be all.
Master Scribe,
What do you want?
I just came to see if you're working.
What does it look like?
Well, it looks to me that instead of writing, you're just scribbling nonsense.
They're called letters, and that's exactly what I'm paid to do.
Ah, well, carry on then.
should go back. Otherwise, Lord Semine and the captain will leave me behind.
This Latin phrase looks important. Otherwise, it wouldn't be written in red, would it? Fecit ordinem in region ope claviferae. I should try to find somebody who could translate it for me.
Mind where you're going.
Greetings. You hungry beast.
Would you look at that? The youngster turned us down, and now he comes crawling back. Leave me be, lad.
This Latin phrase looks important. Otherwise, it wouldn't be written in red, would it? Fecit ordinem in region ope claviferae. I should try to find somebody who could translate it for me.
Well then, young man, how did it go?
They were spotted here, sir. Going to the east.
So to Yitchin, the bastard,
Oh, they were driving so fast, it was...
the thieving scum.
Sir, I can send a message.
Oh, it'll take too long. We'll go.
Won't you be missing preparations for the wedding at home, sir?
I will. Praise the Lord Jesus Christ. If I have to choose between riding to Yitchin and listening to Dorothy's endless fussing, I'll take Yitchin any time. Besides, there's a nice inn along the way, the Three Cats. We can spend the night there.
I remember that place, but I'm not sure, sir, if they'll let the two of us set foot inside the door.
Oh, gnarly, that was 15 summers ago. God knows if the place is even still standing.
True. Still, we'd better keep our eyes peeled. They might not have gone to Yitchin. They could have turned off somewhere. Or something could have happened. They might have been ambushed, maybe.
Will you give over with that? I'll bet my brains they weren't ambushed. More likely we'll find them boozing at the Three Cats.
That'd surely be the best outcome, if that old dive is still standing. Let's go, then. So, St. Anthony, which way now?
While you're praying to the patron saint of Lost, go and have a look along the road, gnarly.
All right, sir, but don't forget, my eyes...
Well, that's what we have the youngster for, isn't it? Off you go.
Sack of charcoal? That could have fallen off the cart. Show me.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done.
You found anything, lad?
There's a sack of charcoal lying in the ditch to the left of the road. The bailiffs.
Oh, that makes sense. To the left.
We're getting close. I can feel it in my bones, sir. You'll have the car back in no time.
I just hope we find the horses, too. Yarmilka here ain't the youngest, and I wouldn't want to drag it back home myself.
A nobleman in harness. We ain't ever had such a spectacle in these parts.
You might get to see it soon enough. The lords in this country have all gone to the dogs. Every lowborn with a bit of coin builds a house in Kuttenberg while we live in squalor. Why do you reckon that is, lad?
It's not my place to talk of such things, sir.
You see, Gnarly? At least the lad knows his place and the order of the world.
Or he's afraid to speak his mind, sir.
None of this would be happening if we had a king. And I mean a real one, not Wenceslas or Sigismund. Oh, anywhere that's not ruled by a strong hand, all sorts of things go wrong.
Especially when you've got Moravian relatives eating you out of house and home.
Oh, hold up. This is strange.
I'm blind as a
Well, that's just it.
I look up the road, and you, and
Very well, sir.
The blacksmith's cart. And someone went to a hell of a lot of trouble to hide it from the road.
Hey! I found the blacksmith's cart! Come here!
Well, now, here we have it. The blacksmith's cart.
someone went to a lot of trouble to hide it from the road.
Of course, the goods are gone. The bastards hauled it off to the rocks. That's clear. Well, we can't let them get away with it. We'll carry on, but on foot. My old Yarmilka would only break a leg there. And keep a sharp lookout. Something stinks here.
I told you, they got ambushed by them. Bastards that's on the rampage around here, sir.
Oh, be quiet. Still can't be sure of anything.
Ah, Apollonia. I spent a lot of time running around here as a young lad.
Oh, not me. This place always gave me the shivers.
God's truth, I ain't got only good memories of it. One time, Got my legs stuck in a crevice a bit further on. Trapped there all night I was, shitting myself with fear. It wasn't till morning that the folk from the fortress found me. The whole of Sameen was out looking for me.
See, at least you came here as a kid. It still gives me the creeps here.
Why is that, sir? It's just some rocks, ain't it?
You'd sing a different tune if you'd had the rope maker's wife as a nanny when you were little. Now, she had some tales about this place. Headless horsemen, goblins and white ladies. Every night, we'd gather by the hearth. The old woman would sit at her spinning wheel telling stories. I'll tell you, Captain, there isn't much I'm afraid of. But when that blind old crone was croaking her tales of devils and holes to hell, the fire crackling and the wind whistling outside the windows and the whirring of the spinning wheel. Oh, shh. Wait a moment. Do you hear that?
I do. There's somebody there, sure enough.
Let's get closer. What do we do now? I heard more than two voices.
I used to clamber around here as a young lad. The girls from Slatigo used to come make a fire here and jump over it. And so's their underwear wouldn't catch fire. Sometimes they'd take it off.
That's nice, Gnarly, but I don't think it's scantily clad maidens we'll be running into here. So what's that got to do with anything?
Well, there's a nice view into the gorge from up there. We only have to go back a bit, then we can get up there nicely.
Right. Henry, what are you waiting for? This is...
Sure, sir. With a bit of luck.
I can do without girls with voices like that.
You see hexes everywhere. It ain't that. If my uncle had a pair like that, each eye a different colour, and he definitely weren't hexed. How would you
Those
know?
definitely aren't the blacksmith's
True.
hands.
You never know what crosses folk have to bear.
Jesus, Holmes, don't start again. I'm trying to tell a story for amusement, not listen to your supposedly educated.
So how's it look, Sonny? How many?
I saw 3. And they don't look...
And what about my...
I didn't see them. It looked more like a patrol.
Seems we can't avoid a fight.
Sure am, sir.
I wouldn't worry about Henry, sir. He showed... So, how are we gonna do...
What else do you suggest?
Someone could go back up top and try to take one of them down with an arrow before we...
Good idea, Henry. And climb up top, and as soon as you shoot the first time, we'll charge them. And make sure...
Right you are, Captain.
What's wrong with his legs?
What's wrong with these legs here? They can't stay away from the tavern.
You two don't know the truth from an hole in the ground. Stumble was a priest. He showed me holy pictures and taught me a lot.
Aye, Stumble was a priest. Pigs can fly, and Ghoul's name is really Sophie.
For a wench, he's got a miserable pair of tits on him. You don't say. You really...
Are you yanking my pizzle? What horse and...
Let's see what you can do!
Oh! Take that fucker out, damn it!
I've been waiting for you! Surround him! He's done for! Another one!
You should have fucking stayed out of it!
He's had it! Hold up, damn it.
Oh,
And it ain't over yet, sir. Your goods ain't here. And none of them bastards...
Hard to say, but I don't think it was them.
Me neither. But right past that peak is another good camping spot.
you think this was a patrol?
It makes sense. But I don't want to go assuming the worst.
Yeah, well, you were right, as always. Let's go, then. Are you ready, Henry?
I am.
I thought we had everything clear, Venser. You tried to fuck with me, so until we ride out, you're gonna stick right there and keep your mouth shut.
We did everything you asked. We got the blacksmith cart and the goods.
Horse shit. You tried to fuck me. That bastard cousin of yours owned up to it.
It was his idea. I wanted nothing to do with it.
Make no difference to me, Venser. You vouched for the crooked fucker. So now, it's on you. Actually, you could consider yourself lucky. If you hadn't saved my ass that time in Colleen, I'd have goat ear skin you alive.
Bastards. You can't trust anyone in these parts. Get ready, Gnarly. We are going to parley.
Like that time at the Shani, sir?
Yes, exactly.
Only there was more of us that time, and less of them.
Oh, don't worry, there won't be a problem. They're just common thieves. Besides, I'll take young Henry with me.
What, me?
And if they're still feeling brave, you get to try out that new plaything of yours. Ahem, gentlemen, I'm obliged to you for looking after my goods, but I'll take them back now. Just hand them over, and I'll let you go.
Oh, you must be from Samin, sir. Well, of course you can have everything back. Just as long as you ask nicely, eh? Well, how about we do things differently? You lay down your weapons, and we can all have a nice little chat. I mean, I don't intend to go murdering local lords. I just want your coin.
That's very noble of you, sir.
What are you gaping at? At them!
You're in for an arse-kicking, you piece of shit! We'll kick your asses!
Done for! I'll be done in a...
Show what you're made of.
There's more of them! We're gonna gut you, you horse son! We'll finish this quickly! Nice strike! Fuck you! They got what they deserved, the fuckers! Henry! Hey, Henry! Are you listening? Come here!
Oh, do be quiet.
What now?
One of them bastards fled into the rocks. Chase him down and bring him back.
Did you see which way he went?
No, I had other things on my hands.
But they'd taken him captive.
Are you deaf? They took him captive because he wanted to drive off with the load. They were in cahoots, and they deserve...
And what?
Now listen up, Henry. We don't prom... And if you prom...
I'll go and track.
Great.
Please, let me go. I just want to go home.
Word always gets around. People are already saying stuff about you. They never expected you to let your son marry a villager.
Fresh as the bailiff.
Bailiff or not, his family's common as muck. And then they have to talk about money. They say you're hard up, sir.
You really do want to hang, don't you? Carry on like that and you'll get what's coming.
I'm just telling you what people are saying. It's not easy for us nobles.
No, it's not.
At least there's something to agree on.
Like I said, we'll see what will happen to you. And not another word now.
As you wish, sir. Although...
Be quiet.
I've got you now, Venser.
Well, why the fuck would I? It's just you again. Besides, if I do yield...
One-on-one, yeah. Even if the noose is waiting for you. It's still a more pleasant death than getting your...
Fuck! All right.
I might.
Promise me.
I won't promise you anything. I've got a prisoner for you, sir.
Excellent. It all worked out quite well in the end. Gnarly will take care of this scum.
What about Gules?
He caught a few good hits, but he's alive. We'll take him with us. I need to have a strong word with him. You did a good job, youngster. You've got heart. And so you don't say I had you clambering over these rocks for nothing. Here's something for you.
Thank you, sir.
Don't thank me. You deserved it. And now, let's get that accursed cart. We'll go via Troskowitz. We can drop you off there. And you ought to report back to Radovan as soon as possible.
A ride would be great.
Wait until you...
I didn't do nothing wrong, I swear. It's all Venser's fault. It was him who said we'll sell the car to Gills.
It weren't like that at all. We shook on it. But on the way, you had the idea we'd keep it.
What? That ain't true.
Leave it out, you two.
One way or another. You wanted to fuck me over. Doesn't matter whose idea it was.
We didn't want to steal it. Why, praise God. You silly doggy.
I apologize.
Careful!
So, job done. The cart...
Whew. That's a relief.
It turned out they tried to...
Oh.
Aye. They plotted with some robber baron called Gule.
The bastards. I should have realized they were a bit too keen on work. And how did you get the cart back?
Well, I went to Semine, and they were wondering there too where the wagon got to. So we rode out to look for it. Me, Lord Semine, and his captain, Gnarly.
Well, God's nails. And the three...
That's right. They were hiding in Apollonia.
Indeed. Where else?
I'm not sure. Lord Semine took them and Gules to his courtyard.
I'd know what to do with them.
Don't worry.
Anyway, the main thing is the cart turned up. I'd be in a right mess.
No doubt.
And you've earned a reward for your trouble. Some mercenary once had his cuirass repaired here, but never came, so now it's yours. It's been through a bit, but it'll still serve for a while.
Thanks. It'll come in handy.
Young Lord Semine's wedding is coming up, and it's got my head Look, you must have seen Agnes, the bailiff's daughter.
Well, young Semine is marrying her, isn't he?
Don't pretend. A stat looks ain't everything, though. She's got such a sharp tongue on her. And how about you, lad? Have you got some lass?
Yeah.
A girl from the mill? A wedding's a serious business. You're not just getting a bride, so you have to show them you're a man who's worth it. Old Semine wants a special sort.
Excellent. So what are we waiting for? Should we get to work?
Hold your horses. It can't be any old steel. This has to be a first-class job.
A blade of first class?
That's right. And that's just...
Ah, I see.
God's nails. You really know. And you're right. We don't have the steel for a strong sword.
I'd like to know where you're going to get your hand...
Relax, lad. There's this old hermit called Ambrose, living in Apollonia.
And he can pray for us?
God's nails, let me finish told. The word is, he was fighting heathens years, and folks say they saw this from the description. It seems our peculiar
welded Spanish steel? There's nothing better.
See now? You do understand.
Naturally.
They say that Ambrose the Hermit has changed. People from far and wide used to go to him for remedies and blessings. But now he won't see I even heard he made a pact with the devil. And there have been other
What strange goings?
I heard something in the tavern about some apparition. But that's all I know.
With the devil? Why with the hermit?
No idea. It might just be old.
Where can I find the hermit?
Do I look like someone? I know he has a hut somewhere in Apollonia. But you'll have to ask...
Right. I'll try to find... In return, you'll get me invited to Semine...
If it means so much to you, go and see Betty from the Troskovitz Tavern. She knows all the... She'll definitely tell you more about the hermit. But Henry, if there's any truth in that pact with the devil, the best sword in the world isn't worth eternal.
Show me your...
Let's talk about the prop.
Sure. Aye. As you're doing business, take care.
Greetings, what do you need?
I sorted everything out.
Finally! Come. Hey there, Jelliavites! Did you miss?
You know they did.
Can you blame them? I'd rather.
You see? They're provoking us again. And they're both.
There's nothing to negotiate, old man.
Bullshit! You know right well that I got smacked around.
What do we care where you got smacked around?
Don't laugh at him!
Listen to yourselves. All this useless racket for nothing. Why don't you
No splitting!
He's making it up! Seems a bit too convenient that he's the only one who remembers that the whole pasture belongs to them. The old coot hardly remembers which hole is for eating and which is for shitting.
Old Obram's always fuming, says half the pasture's his.
What did you... Keep my iron. That bastard over there covered...
So what? That was just...
You'll laugh on the other side of your face.
That's right.
For God's sake, wait!
You really go.
If he finally admitted the pasture is ours...
The lad's right.
What are you talking about, Predatek?
Why should I let myself get beat up every year?
Come back here, you traitor!
Enough talk! Get...
Slice him up!
Hey!
Get those blowhard asses!
Too slow! Don't step on our crops, you jelly-off bastard!
Let him have it!
You won't get me!
Slice him
Show
up!
your stuff!
Yeah!
Don't
Didn't see that coming, eh? Good! Amen to you!
Quick!
Wake up! Come on!
That's enough.
I'm sorry.
I have to say,
It ain't our first time, mate. And you held your own.
Well, I feel right at home in a fistfight. If you ever have another one planned...
I would happily kick Olbram's ass 3 times a day. But he isn't getting any younger. It's more than enough that you helped us defend Takhov's honor. And don't think we don't...
Thank you. And if those jelly of...
Take care and have a pleasant evening.
Wake up! Christ! Come on!
Stinks! Ah, at least it stopped the bleeding.
I'm trying to get strings for a loop. And I hear you know all about that.
I do, but it ain't so straightforward. You have to sack...
You mean an altar? Candles? Mystic?
Nah, nothing like that. You just have to get a shape.
find the thinnest gut.
All right.
The Tarkov folk have sheep aplenty. If you killed one, they wouldn't. It would serve that bastard Project right anyway. He's put up the...
Is that works?
I knew you'd... Some people are poaching under my very nose. And I need a bit of help. What do you say to catching it?
I'll do it. Tell me where I can find the poachers then.
Hold your horses. I want them alive, so don't butcher them.
If you want it done without killing.
Glad to hear it. You'd be surprised how many hotheads have offered to do. I've had enough of hearing they're all dead, and then finding out the smart are spent. So if you do kill a poacher, I want...
Would you like a trophy, pal?
Ideally, some items only poaching scum. No bringing me a hair from the tanner and claiming you found it on a boat. Anyone could say. Look, we have to focus on Rock Tower Pond.
Can I count on your help?
Ha, you bet. We'll divide it up into patches and make a noose, no...
Patches?
I'll take the area around the gamekeeper's lodge. Maybe some poachers get the idea it's darkest under a cat. My helpers will search the smaller woods. And you take with those young legs of yours, you'll comb...
Aye, right. That's the best idea you could come up with, eh?
Aye, Henry.
Where should I look?
I already told you, didn't I? Try looking around Rock Tower to the west of the pond. There's some... It's easy to find because otherwise it's nothing but boulders. And someone like me who like...
I don't have the best memories of that place. We made camp there.
So you can be reminiscent, have a swim. I don't know why people don't fish there instead of poaching.
Where should I take the poach?
To the Troskovitz bailiff. Look, I'll send him a message. It would be just like him to let them...
Well, you could go with me.
And leave the lodge unattended? Not a chance. Not to mention that.
I understand. You'd rather stand... Let's say I go into the forest and come across some bloke. What then?
The main thing is to make sure he really is the poacher. We'd have some explaining to do if you accused an innocent man.
That shouldn't be too hard. If he's hunting, I'll seize him. If he isn't, I'll leave him alone.
That's no way to go about it, Henry. You have to be certain, right? The Rock Tower poacher, say. He tends to spend the day holed up, only coming out before dawn or after dusk. He probably knows I like to sleep in and spend my evenings having a drink. So I won't be trudging round the pond at those times.
So the best thing would be to catch him in his...
Aye. He'll have dead animals, hides. Them poachers have also started using they bend a branch of some pine to make a kind of circle. But what's the point of describing them? Since they're at my cottage, next to the outhouse, where I have this lean-to.
Once again...
I told you shouldn't try the...
Right. I'll be off then.
Good luck. I hope you can... Or is it...
You can count on me.
Careful.
What are you doing here? You can't be here. Next time, don't come in here without permission.
Here, mouth. Search. Run! Good dog, Mutz. Show me.
Haven't you got anything better to do? Clear off before I lose my patience. You've no business here, fella. Go back where you came from. I don't want to set eyes on you ever again. What are you doing here? Stop!
Radovan, the blacksmith.
And what's that got to do with me? Clear off! Equam memento rebus in arduis subverimentum. You've no business here, fella. Go back where you came from. I don't want to set eyes on you ever... again. You've no business here, fella. I'll tear you a new arsehole, you fucker. Go fuck yourself.
Bloody hell. This hasn't been here for long. It looks like some kind of notes. Like a diary. Let's have a look at it then.
What's that you got?
Where's the hermit's grave? It ought to be somewhere around here. Now that's what I call steel. It may be broken, but there's hardly a trace of rust.
Wait, Goodman, I have something for you. I'll kill you. Oh. Ah. Oh. Oh. Ah. 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 Show what you... I've been waiting for you. Show what you're made of. I'll beat you to a bloody pulp. We're going to gut you. Stick your eyes out.
Now that's what I call steel. It may be broken, but there's hardly a trace of rust.
I'll get you. Fuck! I'll kill you.
Somebody, please!
You poor son.
Now that's what I call steel. It may be broken, but there's hardly a trace of rust.
God bless.
So I'm back, Master.
Excellent. How did it go?
He's dead.
What?
No, not me. The hermit died a few days ago. I had to find his grave, and this sword was on it. You weren't wrong. It's first-class Toledo.
God's nails. That's quite...
First class. Ambrose must have broken the sword himself, deliberately. It would...
That's exactly what we need. See now, youngster. My clever plan worked out nicely in the end.
Right. Well, thank you very much for your, clever plan.
You haven't disappointed me yet, lad. So I'm sure forging an exceptional sword won't be a problem for you either.
Wait, I thought you wanted to do it yourself. I'm just your assistant, after all.
Not at all. I trust you. One day you'll become a master. That is, unless you lose your head first.
That's not bad at all. Ave Maria.
Bloody hell. I'm overheating it.
Good doggy, good boy.
Oh, I'm as hungry as a wolf.
I'm not surprised. The sermons have been awful lately. If I hear about the one with 10 silver coins one more time, I'll scream. Maybe we could sneak some wine in next time. That would make it more bearable. Or just say sod it and not go. What are you talking about?
This is almost done.
To hell? Hell or a never-ending boring mass? What's the difference?
God be with you.
Good day.
I'm feeling a bit peckish.
What are you here for?
I've got something for you, Blacks.
God's nails, you weren't bullshit.
I'd say it looks pretty much like a...
Looks like. This is a...
Thanks. I was glad...
I'll pay you, of course. And if you want to...
No, you know full well what I need.
Why is it so important for you? It'll just be a lot of people stuck...
I have my reasons. And you don't need...
God's nails, lad. You're full of mysteries. But whatever, that's your business. I don't mind taking you to the wedding. Nothing to it. We can set off once you're ready.
I'm still not really sure of myself in the forge. Could you show...
All right.
Yeah.
Let's see what you...
This was the third time. Go and see the priest and ask him to talk to him.
Get to it.
Oh,
I want to see how you'll
The
fare.
priest gambles with them. What? You bet he does. His housekeeper told me he's got
Stop
a rope
faffing
runner
about
wants
and
to
get
plunder
to
them.
work.
How did it...
I should eat something.
furnace is cold now. Give it a practice try. Some things, like swords, are too long to fit in the fire. You have to heat it up bit by bit. Try poking it around for a bit. Now get the furnace nice and hot. There's a lever above it. Give it a pull. It works well. Take it out from time to time and take a look. Try it out. See? That's exactly the straw color we want. You've got talent. Now heat up the whole thing. The whole thing is heated up now, so come over to the anvil. Try moving the sword along the anvil so you can get the hang of it. Now take the hammer and try hitting it a few times. See the sparks? That's the sign of a good strike. The more sparks, the better. Also, you can hammer with different degrees of power. A stronger hit will do more, but it'll tire you out faster. Try giving it a few blows, as hard as you can, so I can see how strong you are. That's got a nice ring to it. Of course, if it was all about hitting an anvil with a hammer, any dolt could do it. You've got to hammer the workpiece evenly. One hit next to the other. Very nice. You're doing just fine. But when I say evenly, I mean it. A sword has two sides, like a lot of other things, including myself. Turn it over and continue on the other side. Nice. Now try forging it on both sides. The closer it is to being finished, the more it will take on the shape you want. It'll cool off soon anyway. It's cooled now. You can't do it all in one go. You've got to put it back in the furnace from time to time. Sometimes you've got to go there and back all day. But it's all part of the craft. Now, get back to the forge and heat it all up again, like before. The whole thing is heated up now, so come over to the anvil. The ring you want. Sparks are flying nicely. See how it's taking on the right shape? That's how you can tell it's almost finished. Now, I've got a piece of advice for you. Hammer to a rhythm. There you go. You've got it finished. All that's left is to temper it, and the sword will be done. The rest is just tweaking.
good to see you.
Yeah, you hungry beast.
Good day to you. What do you want from me?
Lord Semin?
You mean gules? You might find it hard to believe, Henry. That means I can't. So I took...
It's true, he wasn't...
Exactly.
How?
It looks like we didn't wipe out all, so his first task...
I heard there's...
Aye, and to put older as my only son.
Can I come...
Henry, you helped us with the weapons.
I'm sorry.
I understand. Better help Radovan the blacksmith. Till we meet again.
Damn it. I'm sorry.
Good day.
I'd like to do something about... Sure.
I hope you'll be satisfied, my friend.
Wait, who threw that?
Wait, that's my Pebbles. My girl. I thought they killed you down by that pond.
Never again. I tried swimming once, and how did that end up?
Yeah, maybe next.
That grey horse you have grazing here is mine.
What do you mean, yours? I bought it fair and square. I admit, it was only for a few groschen from some suspicious lad who found it down by the Rock Tower Pond, but that horse is not branded, so it belongs to me now.
Look, you know they attacked an entourage by that pond, right?
I heard about it. That news spread through the land like wildfire.
And the one who sold it to you told you he found it by the pond, right?
Well, he did, aye.
So it's not entirely impossible she belonged to me.
Maybe not impossible, but I paid for her.
Aye, but just a few groschen. You said so yourself. Wouldn't you rather be in the good graces of someone who might have been part of that expedition?
Go and get her then. If she remembers you, she might even come when you whistle for her. Safe travels.
What are you whistling for?
Easy, easy. Nice and slow.
God! God!
Whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa.
Praise God.
Good day to you. What would you like?
What do you think of those nomads?
They're a dangerous lot. Our lad, Bohush, got mixed up, but God willing, they'll be brought to...
See you soon, my friend.
I should get... Greetings. What?
Would you repair it? I'd like to do something about...
All right. Fine. Thank you kindly. And come again, friend.
What do you think?
Folk don't like them here. The bastards pulled Lord Semin.
What do you have? I'd like to do something about...
All right. Aye. Pleasure doing business. Take care.